So these are the results of edition 4, season 1. So welcome. As some of you know, we have got some new rules in for this time, so we will be enforcing those quite strictly. There are more details on the announcements page. Essentially, the main thing is that there are penalties for people who don't submit at least 3 of the seasons on time. They are obviously progressively more and more severe depending on how few you do actually submit. But also the people who are in qualifying, there's only 1 this time, but the people who are in qualifying, you have to submit 3 on time in order to qualify. Otherwise, you don't qualify. If you want more information on that, it's all in the announcements. DM me if you need further information, but just bear that in mind because we want to make sure that people submit on time. As I said before, if it's occasional and you're only missing one per edition, that's fine. Although you're unlikely to get promoted very often, but it's just a bit of a pain for everyone else if there are very few submissions coming in. So just that little bit of housekeeping, and on with edition 4 season 1 results. So we have Cavalry in Division 4. We have Duclapra in Division 3. We have Smederevo. I know I pronounced that wrong. I'm really sorry to Ender. In Division 2. And in the Super League, we had Sunderland. So let's find out where we stand. The qualifiers, we have one. It is the Venerable Zany. And he has not done bad, given that Napoli don't have European football, remember everyone, in the first season. 103 is not bad at all. It's not a bad start. So Zany making a solid start there to qualification. Hopefully he will be properly in next time. It looks like he might be realising that he can actually do it, which would be good. So congratulations, Zany, for hopefully qualifying. 2 more seasons required, obviously, to qualify, but hopefully we'll be in for next time. Division 4 then, with Cavalry in Canada. Probably a league we won't be going to very often because it's I think it might be bugged out, but we will see. Anyway, Division 4. Cami, we didn't get anything. Todge, we didn't get anything. Pinguini, we didn't get anything. And Rolex, we didn't get anything. Now, I've spoken to Rolex, and I know he is intending to get the other 3 all in, so that's great. I think the other 3 may be people who are just sort of didn't tell me that they didn't really want to do it. And in the cases of Todge and Cami, they never actually said that they wanted to continue, but they never said they didn't either, so we would see. But we did have 1 submission, and that's Gruti, with a decent start, I would say, 150. Don't think Cavalry were necessarily meant to be like a top team in Canada, so I think that's a good effort from Gruti, and very, very well positioned to be getting promoted next season. Now, obviously, you can't get promoted if you have less than, I think we said less than 3 seasons. It might have been 2, I can't remember. So Rolex or anyone else, do make sure you get as many seasons in as possible, because even if you finish second, if you've only got 1 or 2 seasons, you won't be promoted. So just bear that in mind. Gruti, though, fantastic start. Well done. So that's Division 4. Let's go on to Division 3 with Duclapra. And we have Frankie, who got sacked because he's trying. I think he's trying to do every season on holiday, which I completely get. But I think maybe if you can never play any of it, it's probably not the competition for you, Frankie. I hope you can, but we will see. 150-point lead after season 1. Yeah, Connor, I think your promotion is it's not guaranteed, but it's likely. So Frankie, of course, relegation is almost guaranteed, although it does depend on withdrawals. If there are withdrawals, that may change, but Frankie's relegation almost guaranteed. Kem did not submit either, unfortunately. Hopefully he will be back next season. We shall see. I know he had other commitments today, but you do need to get these holiday guys. If you know you got commitments, get it holiday, get it done early, get it in. We then had Pico on 95. Decent. I know Duclapra are not a particularly well-fancied team in the Czech Republic, so it's not bad, I don't think, that 95. But Silver went quite a bit better with 130. Well done, Silver. And Taguta, even better than that, with 135. Well done, Taguta. But looks like it'll be an interesting little battle there for that top spot for sure. And Pico, never know, you could make up those 35 points and push for that promotion spot next season. So well done to all 3 of you. Good start. On to Smederevo. I'm going with Smederevo. I know I probably got it wrong, but I'm going with Smederevo. And I know I've just noticed they've only just celebrated their centenary. Congratulations to Schmederevo, or whatever your name is, for your centenary last year, or this year in terms of Football Manager. Division 2 then. Finn didn't get it in today. I'm not quite sure why. He's been AWOL, Finn, today. Not quite sure what's been going on, but hopefully everything's okay. Finn, I hope you're all good. It's unusual for him, but hopefully he'll be back next season. Algo with 62. This is our admins league. Quite a lot of admins in this one. We've got Bale, 63. There you are. All 3 admins so far. Warmind then on 163. It's a big jump. Really good stuff from Warmind. But White Panther blew them out of the water. Fantastic from White Panther. Well, we knew he was decent. He was in the Super League, I think, a couple of editions ago. So we knew he was going to be good. But that's a fantastic start. 190 points in Season 1. Well done to White Panther, and welcome back. And on to Super League. Super League with Sunderland. And it's been an interesting one. Yes, it was quite a gap indeed. So with Sunderland, it was me right rock bottom, and I kind of knew I would be, to be honest. I've been expecting relegation. I shouldn't really have been promoted to Super League. It was kind of by default because Bale couldn't submit a couple of seasons, so I wasn't really expecting to stay here. But I'm pleased to be here anyway. Fully expecting to get relegated because Connor 101, and unfortunately for Connor, Vita Soy above him. And then there starts to be a bit of a gap. Chris GLT 127, and the current potential champion is Aldi on 136. So Vita Soy got a little bit of work to do if he wants to try and get that 3 in a row. There is an interview incidentally coming with Vita Soy to celebrate and mark that Super League win last edition, and that should be out hopefully tomorrow. But that is where we stand now. So obviously these tables now aren't particularly interesting yet because you've only seen one season. In future, those of you who are new to this, these tables now will... You have missed everything, I'm afraid, Endo, but you'll see more. These tables that you'll see now will be updated. So you'll see the last season's one already now, and then I'll update it with the new season's standings. So for now, these are a bit dull, and they're just kind of data you've already seen. But next season, it will be a little bit more interesting. Obviously, it also shows you the people who are expected to be promoted or relegated as things stand. Do bear in mind that Todge and Cami, they will be relegated in the sense that if there are more leagues going to be added, they will be in them. So we'll see. And then in Division 2, that's where we stand. And then the Super League, that's where we stand. So it could be interesting. That battle for the relegation places, well, certainly one of them anyway, could be very, very interesting. Then Chris and Aldi, it looks like they'll be the people battling at the top, but you never know. There could be someone coming with a really good season next time. If we have Sunderland winning the Premier League, for example, then it could be fantastic. Frankie keeping the tradition alive. Which tradition's that? Not sure what. Of being sacked, yes. He needs to start getting some time so he can actually play them. It's great to see him being so enthusiastic with the competition. He can't really play at the moment, but hopefully he'll get a little bit more time shortly. So those are the standings. Goes without saying, Season 2 is now open. It feels like it was a very quick results session that time. A little bit of a kind of PSA. He is trying his best. It's not criticism. He's also done a fantastic job. Can everyone just take a moment, please, to give a little clap to Frankie, who's just completed his first season as an admin, and he did a really good job actually. Handed over to me in the last hour or so because he has to get up tomorrow morning early. He's not here, but that's fine, by the way, because it's not an issue. He'd done most of the work he needed to do. But he did a really good job with that. So really, really good to have another good, reliable admin doing this, which is fantastic. If anyone who's watching this is able to do or interested in doing admin for this competition, we need more, to be honest. The more the better, because this competition is growing. We're hoping it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And basically with every league, we need another admin. The leagues are never going to be more than 6 people. It's the decision we've made a while back. So the more people we get, the more leagues we need, and we need an admin for every league because it's quite a lot of work. So if you are interested in being an admin, please, please, please get in touch with me. DM me on Twitch or on Discord. Either's fine, and I will discuss what we need from you. But yeah, we definitely need a couple more, ideally. We can manage this edition, but from next edition, or certainly the one after anyway. We're hoping it's going to grow a bit. So please do get in touch if you're interested in that. I will post these on the Discord any second now. But as far as I'm concerned, Season 2 is now open. Is there anyone with any questions? Either new people or old people, doesn't matter. Any questions? Now is the time to ask them.